Hey everybody, this is Ryan, and welcome to another episode of Terraria. And look what I found! Look at all these shadow orbs! Oh man, I was such a jerk earlier when I said there weren't any shadow orbs, and there are obviously a ton. Okay, well first I should say, I recorded a video of me breaking the shadow orb that I kinda left at last time, so I could summon the Eater of Worlds and kill him. And due to technical difficulties, it did not record. But I did call the local news station, and the sun is going to come up tomorrow, so all is good. Now, this area that you are seeing, the reason I said I could not find shadow orbs last time is because I couldn't find this area. I have always been able to find this area. This is obviously where a lot of the shadow orbs are. You see there's 3 over there. One there, I don't even know, there's probably another 3 or 4, maybe even more over on this side. And what happened is my jungle has merged with my corruption. You can see the treasure chest there, I'm pretty sure yeah. So I think I should name it the Korungle. I think that would work, and just kind of, it doesn't sound like a good thing, Korungle. I don't know. As far as I know, that's not a word. At least, yeah. Anyway. So, they've merged. It kind of caused some problems. The jungle is an absolute nightmare. And what I did was I got to the first bit of corruption, and I went down the chasm and I dug straight down looking for this area, and I didn't find it. Okay, not a huge deal. Went back up to the top. I went over a little bit, went to another chasm, all the way to the bottom, straight down, still didn't find this area. Now this takes a little while to do. You're fighting the man-eater deals with the giant talons that want to cut your head off, and you're worried about falling and fall damage and just all sorts of terrible things. Oh, and not to mention, seeing as how it merged with the jungle, you got these damn stinger wasps that shoot their stingers at you, and it poisons you, and you can't block the stingers, and oh, it's a nightmare. So I was 0 for 2 on finding this area. I was very frustrated. I went all the way to the end of the corruption, which actually is just right above here. I went to the bottom of another chasm. I didn't see this area. I got super mad and I quit. And that was when I started up the video. I wasn't happy, blah blah blah. I was basically a big jerk. I should have done everything necessary. I didn't. But when I was watching 2 videos ago and I saw those shadow orbs, I knew I had to come here. I guess it was 1 video ago, huh? But I was watching the video, I saw the shadow orb. I knew I had to look for it. This area had to be somewhere. So here it is, filled with all these shadow orbs and all its glory. Okay, I don't think I ever mentioned my my new armor. Look at this. Look how awesome this effect is. Whoosh. Whoosh. That's my I guess that should be my flying noise, but I'm moving so fast that I'm flying. Does that work? I don't know. Well, anyway, I still have not been able to get a meteor. I am, I think, 0 for 2 on nights that I should have got a meteor, and hasn't worked out. So what I'm gonna do is break this orb and keep my fingers crossed that we get a meteor. We're gonna try to do quite a few things this episode, so it's gonna be in pieces. What'd we get? I didn't see a message. Oh, there it is. That is, oh yeah, great, got a win. That is going to be, okay, sorry about that. I was getting distracted and killing worms and not paying attention. Okay, there, the ball over. All right, so I had a heck of a time getting back up here, but I managed to. And we broke that shadow orb. Hopefully we get a meteor tonight. The things I want to do this episode, I wanted to show you this and explain why I was an idiot and said there weren't any shadow orbs. 2, mine a meteor. And 3, kill the 3rd boss. So I'm going to pause this video to save as much time as possible and hope we get it all in. And hopefully this time, next time we see you guys, we'll be at a meteor for real this time. Alright, see you guys later. Why does this game mock me so? My meteorites always fall in the damn ocean. Ugh. They always fall in the ocean. Always. It never fails. Alright. Well, it's gonna take me a while to dig this thing out. I'll get back to you guys when it's done. But it's gonna be a while. These are the enemies that spawn, the Meteor Heads. These will keep coming until you get practically all of the meteorite dug up, I guess. So once you dig it up, they'll finally stop coming. They don't really drop anything. A little bit of money. They're not that hard to deal with because they move so slowly. But it's just something to deal with. You cannot stand on this meteorite. It will cause damage. It'll burn you. There is an item you can get, but we don't have the item yet. You need obsidian to make it. We'll get that because you also cannot stand on hellstone. But that's something that we will deal with at a later time. Oh, here comes a shark. I'm sure everyone remembers the all-time classic fight where a guy fought a shark. Oh my god, I died. Anyway, the classic fight where a guy in a full suit of armor battles a shark in the middle of the ocean with a sword. One of the most amazing fights in American cinema. Yeah. Stupid shark. Hey, I was on the way back after fighting that shark, and look, it's our friend! It's our friend, I think his name is Pinky. Yep. This is the guy we tried to kill before, and look, we got a gold coin for killing him. And it's Pinky again! I don't think I've ever gotten him 2 times in a row like this. That's kind of crazy, but that won't stop me from killing him. And we got another gold coin. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you how I dug up this meteor that fell kind of in the ocean. I got lucky that it was so close to the beach. But basically what I did is, since sand falls every time you take a block out, you see how it falls down. If I was to have dug out the meteor, sand would have fallen or the ocean would have fallen in. Either way, the ocean was coming in, it was going to be a bad deal. So I got dirt, and I basically just outlined, from the top of the ocean, I outlined the meteor all the way down to the end of the meteor where I wasn't going to dig anymore, and then dug it out. Since dirt doesn't fall, even if it's attached to the sand, it won't fall. So you can get a potion that allows you to breathe underwater. That might be an option you want to take, but you're still going to have jellyfish and crabs and sharks all over you. It's going to be a lot of work, but hey, that's your call. And I'm going to pause it until we get back to the house. Well, as you can see, a goblin army is approaching from the east. So, once again, the video will take a turn. And we're going to fight them. Hopefully, we will get some rocket boots. They are pretty incredible. They make getting around the world extremely easy. But you don't always get them. You don't even have actually that good of a chance to get them. Now, the Goblin Army fight lasts a long time, and it's very boring. It's literally me standing there. It's a little more exciting than the Blood Moon, but it's the same concept. It's just wave after wave coming at you, basically all day until it turns to night. Now, it said they were coming from the east. Now, I was just reading that again. As far as we know, the sun rises in the east, which is on the left side of the screen. But in Terraria, that is not east. East is to the right. So in this world, the sun rises in the west and it sets in the east. So imagine your computer monitor is a compass. North is the top, east is to the right, south bottom, west to the left. So you can go out and intercept them. All right, folks, it's go time. Go time to kill the Goblin Army. You see the big wave coming. And they do have these wizards. They are kind of a pain. One very nice thing is that you can block their magic attack with your sword if you time it right. And usually it's just, you know, swinging madly. And hope that you get them. The spiky balls that they drop don't do anything. They do drop actually some money though. I pretty much emptied everything I had money-wise before the fight, so we'll be able to see how much they drop. I think there is a 1 in 400 chance that any one of these guys could drop rocket boots. So you can kind of see that, you know, it can take 3, maybe even 4 goblin armies before you finally get the coveted item. And it definitely is one of the more coveted items in the entire game. They did recently add a new mob called a Goblin Scout. And if you kill him, he drops an item that you can use to summon a goblin army. Because once you fight this, it's set up to not happen again for a long time. I think it's maybe even 4 days. They usually stick around until the sun goes down. Yeah, there we go. Or until the sun is almost down. That's what I totally meant to say. And there we go. Alright, how much money did we get? We got 2 gold and 63 silver. Not bad. Alright, we'll get rid of that. I want my purification powder. And rocket boats. And they let me do this. Oh, well. Okay. There we go. And too much damage I take. Hey, alright. Alright, I don't have to get rid of that cloud in a bottle. I'd rather have the worthless flipper than the cloud in a bottle, because cloud in a bottle is just going to get in my way. And you jump again. There you go. And you can do it like I just did. You don't have to use it all in one burst. You can use it just at the end to soften your fall. Ah, I love rocket boots. Make getting around so much easier. Alright, well, I guess that's gonna do it for the episode. Next episode we will fight Skeletron. We will get into the dungeon. And we will make some very real progress. I'll introduce you guys to dungeon keys, all the different monsters in the dungeon, which are pretty difficult. You got to take your time, but at the same time, you can't take your time. You know, you got to move fast, or you're going to get overwhelmed. But you got to clear out your way. You can't just run by everybody, or you'll get overwhelmed. It's great fun. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'm having a lot of fun making these videos. I really appreciate all the support. And until next time, see you guys.